You know that person you can't stop thinking about? You've reread their last messages 14 times. You've built entire future scenarios from one emoji they sent. One minute you're soaring because they liked your Instagram story. Then 4 hours later, you're spiraling because they haven't replied to your hey message. Sound familiar? This is a psychological fever dream called limerence. Stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Helene, clinical psychologist and relationships expert. Today we're diving into limerence. It's not love, it's not lust, it's a dopamine fueled roller coaster of obsession, anxiety, fantasy, and heartbreak. And if you want to stop spiraling over someone who barely knows your middle name, stick around, you're going to love this. What is limerence and why is it so intense? Limerence is like a crush on steroids. Psychologist Dorothy Tennov coined the term in the 1970s after interviewing hundreds of people describing that madly in love, but not quite love, feeling. It's about longing, not caring. You're not deeply invested in them, you're obsessed with their possible response. It thrives on uncertainty. Your brain thinks, if there's a chance they like me, I just need one spark. So it keeps you hooked, checking, rechecking texts or stories like a detective on a mission. Stage 1. Infatuation. It starts innocently. A smile, a spark, a hey that made your day. Suddenly, you're starring in a rom-com in your head. You get a moderate dopamine hit with small positive interactions like romantic popcorn in your brain. So, notice the fantasy. Are you connecting or projecting? Awareness is your first tool. Stage 2. Crystallization. Welcome to obsession. You analyze every word, every emoji. A lol becomes a hidden message. Every like is a grand gesture. Emotional roller coaster. A good morning text sends you sky high. Silence, and it feels like a gut punch. Here's a brain fact. Your neural reward circuits light up like drug users at peak highs. Study after studies show limerence shares brain patterns with addiction and OCD. So, pause before analysing. Ask yourself, what did they actually say or not say? Bringing clarity into murky uncertainty is self-care. Stage 3. Deterioration. All dramas resolve eventually. Limerence explodes when you enter a relationship and suddenly discover they don't mesh with your idealized version. You get ghosted or they lose interest. You move on to another crush. No matter the ending, the fantasy bubble bursts. Painful, but also liberating. Why limerence is usually one-sided. Here's the kicker. Limerence feeds off uncertainty. If they loved you back, the fantasy would deflate. Many limerents don't confess their feelings. They'd rather stay in this delicious maybe. Meanwhile, the other person thinks you're just friendly or maybe a nice acquaintance. So, ask directly. Even a simple, hey, I really like talking to you, just wondering how you feel, gives closure. Clarity cuts the chains faster than you think. How limerence ends and how to outsmart the spiral. Psychologists describe 3 exits. Consummation, they reciprocate, you date, see them in real life, and limerence either transforms into grounded love or fizzles. Starvation, no reciprocation, hope dies, pain follows, but clarity too. Transference, you simply shift your obsession to someone else until this cycle repeats. So, outsmart the spiral. Name it, it's limerence, not love. Set boundaries, mute their social media, limit mental replay. Journal on it or talk with someone objective. Seek therapy, especially if this pattern repeats. It's not you, you're wired for connection. but awareness and support help rewire your responses. So here's my final takeaway. Limerence is intense, and trust me, I've been there. It's profoundly human. From Ivy League grads to gym crushes, no one's immune. But remember, feeling this strongly doesn't mean it's real love. Real love is mutual, steady, grounded. Limerence, it's smoke and mirrors. So next time you find yourself obsessing over a delayed text, breathe, name it, ground yourself, and remind yourself this will pass. When it does, you'll be ready for something real, something mutual, affirming, and absolutely worth it. If this video struck a chord, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more psychology insights, and drop a comment below. Have you ever been limerent? Until next time.